Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Yankees. Ready to go now. And now up for Washington, Lewis Wilson.
The left fielder, Lewis Wilson.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Jeremy Castilla digging in for the Nationals. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Left field, Casey on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 12.
The shortstop,
The line to kick the pitch.
Joe Rio.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Juan Soto. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Wilson glides back, makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. And up next for New York, Christopher Acosta. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Center field. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now, Zach Bean. Towards first. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. Curtis Mead will hit next. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And he dropped it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
The first baseman,
Alec Burleson. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Mead pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Here's Austin Riley. 2 for 7 in the series so far. The 1-1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Bean snags it on the run. Here's the center fielder, Carlton McRae. The next pitch misses. 2-1. That one hit to right. Bean gets under it. And that will end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
On the ground right side, Castro. And a quick out, number 1. Up now for Washington, Pete Hudson. And now the lefty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score. Base knock center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 3-2. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Hudson around third. Castro with a relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Lewis Wilson. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Marcelo Meyer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner at second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at down. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Owen Casey. And it is 2-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting
Bringing in Frank
the right
Fields.
Frank Field.
Next offering is down low. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth.
One down.
The second baseman.
Rodolfo Castro now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Line to left. Wilson makes the grab. 2 down. Number 12 getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered center field. Back there. And that one's gone. He blasts one out to center. His 17th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. Juan Soto now. In there. And so now 1-2. In the dirt. Gets it to first. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Castilla. 2-2 down.
Castilla.
Out to short. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Zach Veen digging in for the Nationals.
Zach Veen.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now back.
Curtis Meade digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
2
outs. That's inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Here's a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom
Ready to go.
Here's the Yankees
Yankees.
catcher now. Christopher DaCosta. That misses. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
first base.
Next for New York, Alec Burleson. He's over. Hammer, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Austin Riley. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robles going back on this one. And there's one down. Carl stepping in now for the Yankees. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. At the belt and fires. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Luis Garcia. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2. And just misses with that one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Falls it in for the out. Pete Hudson digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Pete Hudson.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The relay not going to get him. He's in there. Man at second with 1 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to him. He doubled home a run at his first debut. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next to him for the Nats, Lewis Wilson. Laser could be extra bases. Hudson rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And now Marcelo Meyer. Strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Now this is through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's in there. 3-2, they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. It was just perfect. Got a great run on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
wing and a ball popped up. Number 12 should have this one and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Casey. On the ground. And that one handled. Off-balance throw in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The 2-2. Now one miss. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fields, the runner at second with 1 away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let it go.
Number 93 now on the pitch out of the pen here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Wilson makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
On the ground, right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. First and second, 2 down. Next offering way off the plate. Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Zach Bean. 2-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for Washington.
And now up for Washington, Curtis Mead. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Hernandez.
Now he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
There's a strike.
Well, these Nats really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On a line, base hit. Bean rounds second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Well done, drives in the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Pete Hudson digging in for the Nationals. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading off
Now the
for the
catcher comes
Yankees.
up to hit.
The
Christopher
catcher,
Costa.
Christopher
Now it's filled up.
3-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Alec Burleson digs in now. This to center field. Robles hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman,
Up next for
Austin
the
Riley.
Yankees, the third baseman.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with
center
2
field,
strikes in
number
that AB.
33.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Luis Oviedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And now here is Lewis Wilson. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to play.
First offering. Runner goes. That's ripped. Base hit. And now Jeremy Castillo. The pitch. Drilled to the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. The big blow to the home fans, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-2. 1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Zach Veen. And now we'll get him out. Visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nino Ayala digging in for the Nationals. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Casey squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back in New York, now the left fielder, Owen Casey. And a 1-1. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air to left center. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for New York, Frank Fields. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now stepping in for the Yankees, Rodolfo Castro. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Got him. That's the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Luis Garcia. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 19. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 19. Away.
Ground ball to the right side.
Murphy.
Castro. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Man at first. And here's the catcher, Pete Hudson. Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Here's Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
And a pitch.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy.
They get the tag on him. On the first double play. Here's the left fielder, Lewis Wilson.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. Kicks and fires. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Back now, the pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abraham Baroa.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it.
Runner on the goal. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second, nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The punch out there, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Christopher DeCosta. Strikeout and a walk. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Meyer to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
In the air, left side. Casey in position, drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Jeremy Castilla. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Third base.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now up for Washington, Curtis Mead. To third might be 2. Riley toss to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Grant Kemp taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 4.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Riley.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Austin
Out to
Riley.
short, Meyer. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And next for New York, Carlton McRae. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there. 3-1 is on the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robles settles under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
The left
pace.
fielder, number 25. Away.
Next pitch is outside. That's to third. Throw to first. In time. Ball game. And the Nationals come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
In the kitchen, get on the cone. I was working on the phone till the morning. You was snowing, pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lit off in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread with my partners on some choppers, stick my arm out the window just to shine on these bottles.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending.
Go and get my standing, keep a push back. Okay, I got it. Guess if you want to turn me